Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and what the heck is this? This is a wild man? Yeah, I don't think so. And that is a shoddy face paint job. Doesn't look like a savage at all from the...
Real scary there, Evans. I don't feel intimidated whatsoever.
His opponent weighs 351 pounds from the mean streets of East St. Louis, the monster of the Midwest.
Well, Ethan Everhart. I think you might want to go back to the drawing board on your persona, because I don't think you're much of a savage. But, you know what? This is PWCI this week. We feature new talent whenever we can, and this is our first look at Ethan Everhart, and he takes on, well, a real monster in Barackus. What is Everhart's deal? I mean, I don't think he thought this through, but, you know, I'm the clueless clown and mark in the crowd who doesn't know anything about wrestling after watching it for 35, 40 years. Yes, I still know not a doggone thing about professional wrestling after all these years, 40 years of being a fan. I still know nothing, according to certain people. Absolutely nothing. Learned zero. And then I had to go back to that epic rant I made a few years ago against some of those individuals, where I ripped them so hard they probably most of them ceased and desist from shooting their mouths off about my knowledge of professional wrestling. Anyway, side headlock by Ethan. As we count down to Epic returning, coming back on August the 6th, as Barackus off the ropes and takes down Ethan Everhart, going to Collinsville on August the 6th at the VFW Hall, and the scoop by Barackus and a slam. And Barackus just dominating this so-called wild man from the woods. And a big chop. Well, Everhart's going to have to get a lot wilder if he's going to take down Barackus. I don't like his chances. There's another big chop. Well, this weekend, IWA Unlimited in Noble, Illinois at the Old Grade School, 103 Oak Street. That's their super show. On the 29th, as Barackus has Everhart in another corner and another big chop. St. Louis Anarchy will be returning to Spalding Hall on Friday the 29th in Alton, Illinois. IWA Productions in Mount Vernon on July the 30th. And another big chop. Powerhouse Wrestling Extreme and Streeter at the North Point Shopping Center. They got a nice new setup up there. It's going to be kind of a permanent home for them. And it's a big question as to how things will proceed from there. This is pretty much their last chance to be a relevant player in Central Illinois wrestling if they can't hack it with that permanent location, they might as well just give it up. And yes, Rhino will be making an appearance at the shopping center in the afternoon, running a seminar in Streeter on July 30th. As Barackus has Everhart in the ropes, and Everhart gets a break to the eyes. Everhart with a chop of his own. Another chop. As Barackus stunned, he's trying to get the pain out of his eyes from being raked. And now, hooking that arm on the top rope. Micro Wrestling Federation will be coming to Marshall, Illinois at the Silo on July the 31st. That's the last of the weekend shows. Everhart, oh, punch to the face. Swing and a miss. Another punch. Another swing and a miss. And a headbutt by Barackus. Barackus charges in, nobody home. Oh, tried a neck breaker and he lost it. Just tried for a flying neck breaker and Barackus slipped out of his hands. Oh! Walks up and splashes him across the back. Obviously, Everhart is a rookie. Relatively inexperienced. He's got a lot of work to do if he's going to hang in the ring with somebody like Barackus. And now, try to. I don't know if he's trying for a Russian leg sweep or what, but Barackus had hold of the top rope and with all that weight and girth, he's not going to budge him. Swing and a mess. Scoop! Small drop by Barackus. And Everhart rally is short-lived as Barackus takes him down. And what's Barackus gonna do next? Barackus.
Right into it.
Oh, he's going for the rock bottom, got out of the way and took him down.
Shoulder side.
Only a 2. I ain't sure what that move was called. Obviously, it was not a Russian leg sweep. It's like a flying reverse DDT of sorts. I don't know. Well, this is a low ceiling venue, and Everhart couldn't go all the way up. But Barackus playing clearance for that rock bottom, and that's it. Barackus wins this one easily. Everhart got to go back to the drawing board.
The monster of the Midwest.
Barackus, your winner. 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Now note, if you're watching this on XS4 and UPTV6, I've had to speed up the video a couple of percent to get it under a 30-minute time limit, but Barackus easily dispatching of Ethan Everhart, and Everhart's got to go back to the drawing board, and Barackus intimidating the so-called wild man because he's not as wild. Barackus is wilder, and you might want to retool a bit, Mr. Everhart. But Barackus victorious, heading to Pro Wrestling Epic's Squeaky Clean event on August 6th in Collinsville. Veterans of Foreign Wars Hall. Barackus runs Everhart away. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a look at the weekend schedule. Time here at Pro Wrestling Epic, representing the Brotherhood, the King of Chaos, Ricky Cruz. The Brotherhood consists of him, Damian Blade, and K-Man. The faction has been causing a lot of havoc in the St. Louis wrestling scene over the past several months. By the way, what is with the custard and strawberry outfit with the ring announcer? Fashion, I don't know what kind of a fashion statement he's trying to make, but pretty bizarre. Anyway, Benjamin Trust. I say the Brotherhood that's been causing havoc in the St. Louis wrestling scene. Benjamin Trust has been a major thorn in the side of the Brotherhood. Benjamin Trust, of course, dethroned Damian Blade for the MMWA heavyweight title. Ricky Cruz steps up to take one of the belts away from Benjamin Trust here at PWE, going after the Interstate title. By the way, that is a new title belt. They, beginning of the event, they give out new title belts to replace the legacy belts following the merger between PWE and World Powerhouse Wrestling. Belts were combined. One set of tag belts, one women's title, obviously the Interstate title, and then the heavyweight title. Little belts going to, I guess, a museum or something. Ricky Cruz, representing the Brotherhood, gonna try to avenge one of his teammates' loss of his title. Cruz picks up the belt. He would like to add a title belt around his waist on behalf of the Brotherhood. Now, how did the Brotherhood form? That was a mysterious, that was something I did not know the lore about. I had to catch up direct Ricky Cruz and ask him, how did this faction form? Because I had no idea. Simply put, according to Ricky Cruz, he's been friends with Damian Blade and came in for quite some time, and they just decided to get together and form a trio. It's as simple as that. there was not a catalyst moment or incident or occurrence that brought them together. It just happened. Fair enough, in my opinion. That's how some of the great factions have formed some of the time. Just to get together and decide, hey, maybe we should make a go of it as a team. And here we are. Damian Blade is in the house tonight, although I don't expect him to show up during this match. He wrestled earlier tonight and had issues with his teammates. Actually wrestled a 6-man tag, and things did not go well. Actually abandoned one of their partners as two of them on the team fought all the way to the locker room. And the fans getting under the skin of Ricky Cruz. He is not a popular fellow wherever he goes right now. I don't even know if he's got any fan support down at IWA Productions, where he also makes regular stops. Former title hold down there. Supposedly the Brotherhood is going to be all together in September. Well, that's been under dispute to an extent. There's a shoulder block, and down goes Benjamin Trust. Right now, Benjamin Trust, currently known as Vinny Three Belts. I have to look up what the other belt he has. He's got the 2 belts I previously mentioned.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ricky Cruz taking over.
The USA last I checked, just so you know.
Benjamin Trust trying to grab the ankle lock, and the other belt he has is the Dynamo Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title. So he has 3 of the major belts in the St. Louis area, and by the way, that was won in June 25th, the 4-way elimination match. Benjamin Trust, one of the top players in the St. Louis wrestling scene right at this time. And he hasn't been active as a wrestler. He's, I believe, still either his rookie or sophomore year. I don't know when exactly he started as a professional wrestler. Of course, Ricky Cruz is the veteran. Cruz goes right into the post. Benjamin Trust taking over, slugging away on the mat, on the floor. And Benjamin Trust getting him back in the ring.
It's just a territory. It's not a separate country.
Getting back in the ring. And Cruz cuts him off. Well, the first weekend of August, Pro Wrestling Epic on August the 6th, and I previously mentioned, also happening that weekend as Cruz with a boot choke on Benjamin Trust in the corner. Pinfall Wrestling Association back in Beardstown on August the 6th. This is the first show I missed for PWA in quite some time. I will be involved in the Galvin Ghost Arcade T20 tournament. I'm going to be an underdog again. Will I go for the main tournament? Will I go for a side tournament? I've had better luck with the side tournament. in a crowded field. Obviously, the only other person, one of two, to win a Team 20 tournament title. One of two. 20 games plus a 5-game side tournament. And Cruz standing on the hand of Benjamin Trust, trying to crush the fingers. Benjamin Trust wailing in pain. That is not pleasant. Having 200 pounds of weight on your fingers. By the way, Ricky Cruz used to be close to 300 pounds. He lost a lot of weight in the last few years. Slimmed way down. Probably in the best shape of his life. In much better shape than he's been in years. More versatile with less weight on him. Speaking of, yes, I also mentioned all the titles that Benjamin Trust has. Now this is I do have to note this. Dynamo Pro will also be in Pacific, Missouri on August the 6th. This could be one of those times where Benjamin Trust does double duty, defending the Dynamo Pro at one event, hightailing it to the other to defend his PWE title. We'll have to see what happens there, but St. Bridget Catholic School in Pacific, Missouri on August the 6th as Trust sends Ricky Cruz into the corners to splash him, but too many trips to the well, and down he gets spine busted, and Ricky Cruz, the King of Chaos, misses with the senton. Benjamin Trust. Oh! Backside body tackle. Only a 2. Of course, this weekend I'm going to the Missouri Game Con. I will be taking my Gamer of the Year title belt with me. Sign some trading cards. Ricky Cruz. That boot kick misses. Close line. Trust goes for the cover. 2. And only a 2. And Benjamin Trust trying to put Ricky Cruz away. Ricky Cruz held a number of titles in the Missouri area, or St. Louis area. And pulls him into a power slam. Versus the Irish whip. Armbar into a power slam. And that only gets 2. Benjamin Trust, very tenacious. Ricky Cruz, of course, the big experienced edge, but Benjamin Trust, befuddling the veteran, trying to figure out how to put this guy out, take one of his belts back for the Brotherhood faction. Made a mess. Fireman's carry. Cruz slips out the back door. Neck breaker. Actually a flying diamond cutter. And Cruz did not go for the cover right away. I think that was a mistake. And Trust kicks out. You stun him with a move like that, you go for the immediate cover to try and get that 3 count. Because if they give them those extra seconds to kind of recover from the shock of that diamond current. He was going for it again. This time, kicked up, kick, whip, stunner. Trust with one of his own! Cruz kicked out. I mean, he had a foot on the bottom rope, but under the bottom rope, but didn't went for a kick out instead of draped the foot on the bottom rope to break the count. Cruz slow to get up. Obviously kicking out, expended some energy. Cruz hops over. Up. His knee came out on him. Benjamin Trust immediately grabs the ankle lock. Turns it over, kicks him away. Cruz getting back to his feet, and clearly he's limping. Ricky Cruz going for a leg submission hold, and there is the figure 4. Well, he had to go for a submission hold on the mat, and one that would not require having to stand up with it. And now he has to hold the rope. Cruz grabs the bottom rope, and the ref had to have seen that. He was looking that way. Trust turns it over. Cruz, obviously, in the bottom rope. And leg lock released, and now Benjamin Trust, leg damage to him too. Ricky Cruz, the veteran, was wise to damage the legs of Benjamin Trust, especially if he's limping himself. Kind of even up the odds. And Cruz going for the... Well, he's going for cruise control, but that was blocked. And now, Trust with the ankle lock again. Ricky Cruz on one knee. Oh, he didn't get the leverage. He was on one knee. That would have helped him escape the ankle lock, but he's not on one knee right now, and he has to tap out. Tweaking the knee, hopping over Benjamin Trust. Made him a wounded animal, and Benjamin Trust used it to his advantage to retain the Pro Wrestling Epic Interstate Championship at 13 minutes and 20 seconds. So Benjamin Trust going into August 6th. Now I am wondering if he's going to do double duty and defend 2 titles at 2 different events that night. Obviously, he's in the main event at Pro Wrestling Epic. Will he make it over to the Dynamo Pro to defend his title, or does he have the night off over there? I don't know. But Benjamin 3 belts retains the title here at Pro Wrestling Epic, defeating the veteran Ricky Cruz. All right. Next week, we will move on to Wrestling for a Cure, matches from that event. That'll be next week here on PWCI. Until then, I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. Have a good night, everybody.